Good afternoon, North Star Nation, and welcome back to round 2 of hockey. You're joining us live here. We are over at Dempsey Anderson Arena now. Should be an exciting matchup. Hopefully the sound is going to be working as both teams are finishing up their warm-up. And if you see the camera going all over the place, it's because my tech team, Stevie and Emily, are currently adjusting, hoping to get a better view and get the glass out of the screen. So hopefully we've got it now. So this afternoon that we've got North Stars playing the Ice Hawks for the second time. Yesterday they played at UAA and tied their game 4-4. We'll see what this game brings. I'm pretty sure both teams have had at least 1 or 2 games today. We played earlier today and beat Naha. And I think Kenai, I was wrong. They actually play later on. So they are ready to roll for this game. And it looks like Logan will be starting in net today as we already come out. We've got Mason, Jacob, and Beals up on forward, along with Thomas and Adrian back on defense as we get ready to drop this puck. This game is considered an exhibition game, so it won't count toward our league points. So the bad thing about the position where I'm at is that the referee always tends to stand in my way. So we're down in the North Star end as the Kenai team has got the puck pinned up against the glass. Oh, nope, we're getting out behind. As North Stars are trying to send it out, got a little bit of confusion here, and finally it is out of the zone. Kenai's going to take it into the neutral zone and offside. Well, it looks like our coach is going to have some fun with our lines. He's got Taves up playing on offense, and she's usually one of our defensemen. As we've got Charlie and Soren back on defense, Taves, Cade, and Charlie up front on offense as we kind of go back and forth here in the neutral zone. Uh-oh, here comes Kenai. No, North Stars take it away, but there is a penalty call for hooking. You know what, Charlie? Way to play the game and keep that puck away from our goalie. I applaud that. Well done. So Charlie's gotten a minute and a half for hooking. Man, Charlie is playing big time. We'll just get over here announcing and we'll take photos of our kids in the penalty box. Some good fun here. Do love us a penalty box photo. All right, we are back at it, still down in that North Star zone. Kenai with the shot. They could finally get their stick on it, and they score against Logan. And Charlie's coming back on the ice, and we'll be back to full strength. And now the score would be 1-0. Out on the ice, we've got Aaron, Eamon, and Taves up on offense, along with Thomas, and looks like Soren back on defense. Okay, we're back down into the North Star end of the ice. Kenai is coming out with a vengeance after yesterday's tie. Kenai has a pretty good running streak where they have won the majority of their games, so they do not want to lose to us. Okay, here comes Eamon. Eamon's going to take the puck. He's going to skate with it up through the neutral zone. He is skating as hard as he can. Oh, whoa, watching the offside. Well done. Passes it over to Aaron. Gets tipped off of his stick. Back to Eamon. Aaron's getting that puck, but Kenai, ooh, they are playing the body in this game. A little bit of shouldering action. Here comes Kenai. Shot. And that one went in. Oh, man. All right, we're relining up. We've got Cade, Boston, and Liam. Oh, this should be quite the trio up on offense, along with Charlie and Adrian back on defense. Current score would be 2-0 in favor of Kenai. Kenai with possession of the puck. No, it gets taken away. It's still in the zone as North Stars attempt. Oh, we got to get out. Get out of the zone, guys. Nope, it is offside. All right, Boston's chasing it down behind the Kenai net as Cade's going to tip it off and take it away. Luckily, Boston's right there. Now, Boston had an amazing game this morning. Holy moly, there is another goal for Boston. I think he had 4 in the morning game. Already 1 up on the scoreboard for North Stars. All right, lining up, we've got Cade, Boston, and Liam, along with, looks like Soren and Finnegan, as we got all sorts of a slick spot out there in the middle of the ice. Uh-oh, Kenai with possession of the puck as they're coming down. Finnegan is working his hardest to send it out. Luckily, the shot goes wide and nowhere close to Logan and net. Logan's up on his post beautifully. Oh. And it looks like we're going to do a goalie trade out as we have Ethan coming in and Logan coming off. And we're down into the Kenai end of the ice as we've got, oh, Soren's going to keep it in, passing it up to Marion. Back to Soren. Soren hits it back. Oh, no. Here comes Kenai. Nope. Lost at the feet for Mason. Marion with possession of the puck as she's going to pass it up towards Jacob. It gets passed over to Mason. Mason's going to duck and weave, but sadly, Kenai has taken it away. And somehow Mason's got the puck. Mason's going to put it. Oh! Mason with the shot, but I think Marion knocked that in. Ooh, that was beautiful. Nice teamwork. All right, as we get lined up again, current score would be 2-3. Eamon Hundrup with the puck. He is going to skate his way down. Oh, nope, it gets knocked away, but luckily Taves is right there to pick it up. Hits it out in front. I love how our North Star players are getting in that sweet spot right in front of the net, ready to pick up any of those passes. Whoa! As we have two players colliding, Aaron and Taves. No, that was Taves and Adrian had big collision there. Back and forth. Kenai passing it to their other player. To the next one. Here comes. They're headed down towards offside. Do love that offside call. All right, Kenai with the puck, but the kid loses his edge. Back to Adrian, who's playing on defense, and he's going to hit it up the boards as our coach is yelling for them to move their feet. Liam down into the corner, trying to get it knocked away. It's headed towards Thomas, who's going to keep it in. Nope, maybe, yes! Random shot towards the goalie. That could have gone in, but we had no one there for the rebound shot. Kenai with the puck, working its way down the ice. Luckily, the North Stars are right there to kind of stop it. Kenai's now going to send it all the way down. I think they're hoping for an icing call, but sadly not enough force. As Thomas goes sliding into the boards. Oh, he's up. We're good. Here comes Cade. Cade's coming down the ice, but it gets knocked away by Kenai. Some of these little Kenai players are pretty sneaky and fast with their skills. That's most impressive. And here comes the Kenai player. I don't know who it is, but they have the tiniest skates on. And it looks like something's going to be called tripping. And in Liam comes to the penalty box. He is celebrating. So excited on this one. He had a good call. It was worth it. With 5 minutes left in the period, we're down here in front of the North Star net, but luckily Mason has picked up that puck and he's going to try to clear it out. But woo-wee, these Ice Hawks, they are playing hard today. Back down into the Kenai end of the ice with Marion in the corner along with Mason and Charlie and Soren out on the ice. As the Kenai team regroups and they are headed through the neutral zone. Oh, wasn't quite paying attention. Missed that pass. And there's an icing call. And we are headed to the other end of the ice. And there's the face-off as we are headed down towards Ethan. He's going to hit that puck out, hands it back to Soren. And Soren is moving down the ice. Sadly, it gets knocked at his feet. Oh, man, now I got a ref in my way. Nope, he moved. We're good. As, why was there no call on that? That should have been tripping. All right, we're down in the Kenai end of the ice as Marion Beals is down there along with Charlie Soren. Here comes the little Kenai player with the cute red. Oh, whoop. Uh-oh. Oh, Mason, way to be there and get your stick on it, dude. That was amazing. Here comes Liam out of the penalty box, ready to go. He is chasing that Kenai player down. Mason picks up the puck, taking it away from the Kenai player. Behind the net. Oh, we weren't quite ready. And here comes, we're changing out. Finnegan is out on the ice, changing in for Soren, getting some fresh legs, and the goalie had it covered but released it. It appears there might be some chirping going on between some players out there. All right, too bad you can't see the goalie. He's doing some sort of commotion down here. It's kind of exciting. And wow, nice save from the goalie. That was a beautiful glove save. All right, facing off yet again down in the far end in front of Kenai. Here comes Taves. She's going to try to get her stick on it. No, it sneaks right on past us. Kenai has got the breakaway. They are headed down the ice. Shot, and it goes right over Ethan's shoulder. Oh, bummer. Now, it's kind of interesting. The Ice Hawks have like their own celebration where they kind of glide on one leg and flap their arms. I'm not sure what they're trying to be. Maybe a flying hawk. And that's kind of interesting. All right, all lined up. We've got Eamon, Aaron, and Taves up on offense along with Finnegan and Adrian at defense. Taves with the puck that gets lost at her feet. Oh, wow, look at the soccer skills on that Kenai player. Finnegan passing it up to Eamon. Eamon's going to skate it in. Oh, but nobody's in the sweet spot ready to catch that pass. And we are headed back down the ice. Current score is 4-2 with 3 minutes left in the period. And we're going to the other end of the ice as Adrian and Eamon are going to cook it all. Whoa. We've got something going on. Got all sorts of confusion. Oh, nice save by goalie. And another one as that one went in. Well played. Kenai, I will give you credit for a nice goal on that one. All right, there's the face-off. We've got Cade, Boston, and Liam out on the ice, along with Thomas and maybe Soren back on defense as the puck went sliding in front of Ethan. That could have been dangerous. We're still down in the North Star end of the ice as they're pinning poor Liam to the ice. Liam passes it up to Cade. Nope, it goes to Kate. Oh, whoa. We've got all sorts of confusion. Nope, we're going to play it. That could have been offside. Boston is there playing the body here, trying to get them going. Woo! Soren with almost like some goalie skills there. Go Soren! Passing it up to Cade. Cade, you better skate hard. Kenai's coming for you. And goal for Cade. Nicely done and well played, North Stars. So I've had some information that a lot of the teams have their own celebration when they score. Like the Ice Hawks kind of do this Ice Hawk dance, maybe? That's maybe what we'll call it. Oilers supposedly slide on one foot or slide on one knee and rub the ice. I would say North Stars, they do a bunch of high-fiving that includes the goalie. All right, as we're lining up, we have got, looks like Marion, Jacob, and Mason out on the ice, along with Thomas and Charlie back on defense as we head down into the Kenai end of the ice. Oh, I love it. We've got Jacob really fighting for it. Marion, I hope you're okay. That was a rough fall. She's trying to get her glove back on. As Mason's going to chase it down. Jacob's got it, sort of on his stick, but Marion's picked it up. She's going to pass it up to Mason. What is going going on with the flying sticks? Whoa! Jacob, that was a slide and a tackle. And okay, it looks like we're going to regroup down here on the far end. I'm not exactly sure. I was kind of worried that was a penalty, but no penalty called. Jacob's at center. He is coming out with a vengeance, ready to take it. Oh, Kenai's got possession. Jacob's lost his stick again. All right, less than a minute to play here in the first period. The current score is 3-5 in favor of the Ice Hawks as we face off. It appears that we've got it was an offside call as Adrian's going to chase it down over against the wall. Oh no, Ice Hawks are going to get a hold of that, but the North Stars are not going to let them keep it as they head down the ice. Jacob sending it back up, almost got it to Marion. We just got to get it out. Kind of like a little bit of ping pong hockey here. No, Ice Hawks keep it in. Someone hit it out of the zone. North Stars, what are you doing? There we go. Mason has possession of the puck as he ducks and weaves. He's still ducking and weaving with a little bit of chopping. Passes it over to Jacob. Jacob's going to skate his way around. Backhand. Oh, so close. And there is the buzzer. Was that a goal? Was that not a goal? What happened? I think we're going to put that in a kerfluffle state. It was just chaos. So, huge shout out. For those of you who don't know, not only does our team have a lot of sponsors that help fund this for us, but we also have quite the team of parents behind the scene that keep everything flowing for us. A huge shout out to Emily, our team manager, who keeps us all in line and makes sure we're at all practices and games. Also, a huge shout out to our tech crew, which would be Emily and Stevie, who make sure the YouTube channel's up to date, and Facebook. And finally, to Miss Lindsay, our treasurer, who makes sure all our bills are paid and keeping track of our money. Our team could not do it without all of your guys' support. Thank you very much. And welcome back to period number 2. Looks like we've had another goalie switch. Logan is back in. Ethan's on the bench as we've got Taves, Aaron, Eamon, Finnegan, and Soren all on the ice as Finnegan's going to go for the puck. Do not pass it in front of the net. Oh, Finnegan, you make me so nervous when you do that. As we're headed down the ice, Taves is fighting it out for the puck. And Aaron's right in there too. Man, North Stars have regrouped and are doing fantastic. Oh, and it is headed down. Logan, what was that maneuver? My goodness. All right, here comes the North Stars. They've regrouped, and Eamon has got possession of the puck. He's going to work his way down, but it gets lost at the blue line. And we're headed back down to the North Star end of the ice. Logan looks like he is in hockey-ready position, which is a good thing because they almost got a shot off on him. Here comes Aaron. Aaron's going to pass it up to Cade. Watch the offside. Oh, get out, Aaron. Get out. You're offside. All right, we're going to re-line up after that offside call. And it looks like we got Boston, Cade, and Liam up on offense, along with Thomas and Adrian back on defense, ready to roll. All right, we're down in the North Star end. Luckily, Thomas got that one, so Logan didn't have to actually touch it. Tom is working around the end of the ice up against the boards. It got taken away by the Ice Hawks player, who is headed towards the net. Luckily, no shot. Here comes Boston. Boston's had a fantastic day as he's going to pass it off to Cade. And I'm kind of surprised. That should have been a penalty call, in my opinion. Looked like tripping the knee. Oh, shot on the goalie and ricocheted up off their helmet. That could have gone in if we weren't careful. Adrian trying his hardest to keep it in. Cade's going to pass it over to Thomas, but Thomas wasn't quite ready for that pass, but he's got it now. Oh, no, watch out for the little Kenai player. Kenai player, they've got some little ones that are quite the little powerhouses. And Liam almost got it. Here comes one of the defensemen for the Ice Hawks. No, Boston takes it away. He's going to use the boards and pass it up to Liam. Skate hard, Liam. You can do it. No, he gets turned around. He's up against boards. Not in a good shooting spot. Thomas got the puck, passes it to Boston. Boston over to Cade. Cade with the shot. It goes wide. Okay, Kenai with possession of the puck. And Kenai still in possession of the puck, headed down towards Logan, but it went wide also. All right, Kenai trying to get a shot off. Luckily, we've got all our North Star players right there really working hard to defend the puck. I am so lucky. I have two mini announcers who have joined in here. Looks like I've got Charlotte and, is it Bianca? She is also here. Do you want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
That would be Bianca. All right, back at it as we're down at the Kenai end of the ice. 8 minutes left in this period. Current score is 3-5. As Marion battles it out in the corner, trying to get it away from the Ice Hawk team. Ooh, we don't have, oh, nope, they're getting everybody switched out. Liam's coming off the ice. Oh, no luck there.
Hey, Mary, get him.
All right, back at it here as we go back and forth. We're in the neutral zone now. Kenai's, wow, North Stars have completely come alive as Jacob takes the puck. He's down into the corner. We've got Soren and Finnegan back here on defense as Taves is coming off the bench. She is in position! So close! As Kenai has got the puck and they are headed back down the ice towards Logan. Someone please help him! Logan with a save! Bravo to the little goalie. Here comes another one. And no, that one ricocheted right up and over him. Bummer. That's okay, Logan. It's okay. All right, we are lined up ready to roll here as we've got Taves, Eamon, and Aaron up on forward, along with Adrian and Soren back on defense as Taves is going right at it. Man, she is on fire today. Eamon with the shot towards the goalie. As Kenai, man, our players are doing such a good job of attacking the puck. As that one goes to the goalie, and our goalie has decided to cover it. So we'll get re-lined up down in the Kenai end of the ice. And it appears we have a goalie switch coming out. All right, the other goalie has taken the ice. A lot of these 10U teams have two goalies, and they, per USA's recommendations, they switch out exactly mid-game. So each goalie will get a period and a half to play, which could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing, because now we have a goalie taking the ice that has not been warmed up and has been sitting on the bench for a significant amount of time. Taves with possession of the puck. Oh, nope, it is headed down towards Logan as he is trying to slide and protect that net. All right, everybody get it out. Get it out, get it out. Logan, cover that puck. Oh, good. Logan got that one. All right, there was the face-off down in the North Star end of the ice. Oh, good save there, Thomas. Way to keep it out as it hits back towards Logan. It's kind of making me nervous having it down this close. North Stars, you need to get to the other end of the ice. And there's the pass up to Cade. Cade is going to skate with it, kind of gets lost at his feet as he's going to send it down into the Kenai zone, along with Liam, Aaron, Thomas, and I think that's everybody that's on the ice. Oh, and Boston's out there. Let's see what Boston can do. He needs another goal. Oh, two of the Kenai players colliding. Kenai with the puck. They're trying to get it out of their zone. Cade fires it off, but Kenai somehow stopped that, and they are headed to the other end of the ice. Kenai has some tremendous skating skills. It is amazing the power that they have. They must skate a lot of drills. And we are going to do another goalie switch. I always love watching these goalies trade. They're going to high five as they go by. It's one of the best things ever. As we line up down in the Kenai end, we've got Beals and Jacob and Mason up on offense, and it looks like Charlie and Soren on defense. Jacob takes that one, but the Kenai player picks it up, and they're going to send it all the way around as Beals somehow gets there. Man, her speed is unbelievable. Dancing around behind the net, and it appears the goalie has got it, and it looks like we got some more chirping going on between some players here. Always a good time. And here's our face-off once more. Jacob, oh, Mason's got it, but it's lost at everybody's feet. Mason with possession of the puck. He's going to send it back to Charlie. Charlie's going to keep it in. Oh, no. Kenai got a hold of that. Everybody out of the zone. Offside. I don't know if the camera can pick up on this, but it is definitely showing on our players' faces that they maybe are just a little tired after a game and a half so far. All right, Soren with possession of the puck. He's going to pass it up to Mason. Mason didn't quite get his stick on it, but don't worry, Marion's right there as there's a whole bunch of players down. As here comes Kenai. Ooh, they've got some skating skills. Oh, good save by Ethan. Ethan with a fabulous save. For those who didn't know, the goalie switched a few minutes ago. All right, we are going into the corner here down by Kenai. Jacob's going to chase it down. Mason with the puck. Come on, Mason, send it to the back of the net. To Jacob. Oh, no, Soren's got it. Soren, just send it over there. And we're offsides. And I think Charlie knew that because the second he hit it, he was shaking his head no. All right, we're getting all lined up. Let's try this again. Looks like we've got Eamon, Finnegan, Aaron, Adrian, and Taves out there. I just love that our coach is changing up our lines and letting Taves play up front. It's very exciting to see her in action up there instead of on defense. Finnegan chasing it into the boards, using a little bit of stick handling skills to keep it away from the Kenai player. Down and behind the net, out to the Kenai player at the blue line who's doing a good job of keeping it in. Looks like a big old mess down there in the corner. I don't know what they're doing, fighting it back and forth it looks like. And we are headed down to the other end of the ice. Oh, kind of gets hit all the way across. As Finnegan's picks it up, and he's going to send it. No. Oh, no. Good save, Ethan. Nice use of your leg pads there. Kind of curious what the shot clock would be on this one, seeing how many shots we've had. Headed back down to the other end of the ice, all the way down into the corner. No icing call. Looks like they waved that one off. Kenai, oh man, this guy has got some wheels. He's going to duck and weave, but luckily the North Stars have taken the puck away. Taves is going to take it all the way down and around as that Kenai player showed back up. It's amazing the power he has. Boston with possession of the puck. Headed up to Taves. Go, Taves! Oh, Taves lost her edge there as Kate comes out. Goalie with the puck. Boston's going to hit it towards the net, but it's wide again. We really need to work on our accuracy. Okay, well, everything's lost at our feet there, and it looks like a little bit of sparrowing action. For those who don't know what sparrowing is, if you've ever noticed a flock of sparrows, they all kind of fly together. When you sparrow in hockey, it means all the players are all gathering around the puck instead of doing what they're supposed to, which is spread out and be ready to catch the pass. Less than a minute to play in this period. Current score is 3-6 in favor of Kenai. Adrian with the puck. Tries to pass it over, but no luck. Adrian with the puck again, who sends it towards the net. And it looks like our North Stars players are going to need a break. They are starting to look a little winded as Cade's got the puck. He tries to get a shot off, but no luck. Here comes Kenai. Pass it over. Finn's got it. Finn's going to pass it back to the other end of the ice. Wrapping around, we've got Boston and Liam, and that's the end of the period. Whew, we need a break. All right, and we are back for the third period of hockey. Playing up on forward would be Jacob, Mason, and Marion. Back on defense would be Thomas and Soren, and Logan is back in net. Our coach appears to be changing out goalies quite often today, giving them all a break because they're so tired. Shot by Marion, and the goalie gets that one. It was a beautiful shot, though. Another shot on net by Jacob as he goes down. All right, there's the puck. It's kind of loose out in front as Jacob goes for it. No luck. Marion up against the boards, trying to get her stick on that puck and passing it out to Jacob. Oh, it was a beautiful setup. It didn't quite get the connection there. As Soren does an excellent job of keeping it in the zone. Kenai with the puck as they work their way up the boards. And Thomas is right there to take it away. Oh, Kenai somehow got it out in front. Whoa! Huge swing and a miss. It almost looked like a golf swing. As Jacob's got the puck and he is working his way down into the boards. And it looks like a penalty is going to be called on that one against Kenai. He's getting it for chopping. Actually, the real call would be slashing, but I do like that call of chopping. I love it when these players come to the box and they're like, what? I have a penalty? How did that happen? It was pretty obvious. All right, lining up, we've got Taves, Eamon, and might be Adrian. No, I don't know who's over on that far side, but we have Adrian and Charlie back here on defense. It is 5-on-4 in favor of the North Stars. Oh, and Aaron's out there. I'm so sorry, Aaron. I couldn't see your number. As Eamon hits it back behind the Kenai net. Back and forth. It's a little hard to see down in that corner. Hopefully the view on the camera is better. As Adrian's going to keep it in, he's going to pass it back up, but Kenai's got possession of it. They're going to try their best to get it out, but Adrian's doing an excellent job, and the goalie's got a hold of that one. I don't know. This North Star team should be exhausted after this game. 2 games in 1 day. This is a lot of hockey. Oh, there was a beautiful pass, but Taves was wrapped up with another player as Kenai is going to work their way down. Number 16 for Kenai is a pretty good player. Logan! With a huge save. Beautiful save from the little goalie. Oh, and Aaron's fighting for it, but he's going down in the corner. Oh, Logan! Woo! Logan making me nervous again. All right, passes it up to Charlie. Charlie is skating hard with that up against the boards. No, it's coming back the other way. Adrian's right there. Logan, get ready. Logan with another huge save. Nice job, little goalie. Taves with possession of the puck as she's working her way down the ice, but sadly it gets taken away by the Kenai player. And Kenai is at full force. 5-on-5 once more. Finnegan and Thomas back on defense. Along with Taves, Aaron, and Eamon. Out comes Boston. Boston's going to shoulder his way through that crowd as Boston gets possession of the puck. Nope, Taves has got it. Nope, we're up against the boards. We don't know what's... We got players going everywhere. Oh, that looked a little rough. And there's going to be a penalty called. Looks like it's going to be a penalty on Kenai. Interference, I think, is what just got called. Interference, but it looks like we're having a discussion with the coaches. Well, if anybody needs anything, we've got the YouTube replay over here. Looks like we were having a meeting of the minds here as we discuss what this penalty is going to be. Oh, that call was going to be on the North Stars for interference. Okay, Coach Kyle is still discussing, and it appears the penalty is not going to be called, maybe. Okay, no penalty. We are facing off at the center ice. And now Kenai coaches are going to discuss at great length on what was really happening. Who knew 10U hockey was so intense? Out on the ice right now, we've got Liam, Boston, and Kate up on offense, and Thomas and Finnegan back on defense. Thomas is back here practicing some of his Mohawk skills. Quite impressive. Hope he doesn't make himself dizzy as he's circling the dot. Pretty sure you guys can see that on the camera. All right, we're going to restart. Everybody should be good. Kenai with possession of the puck from that face-off. They duck and weave down through the North Stars, headed into the corner. Kenai still has the puck. Shot. Oh! Logan with another big save. Man, my little one's on fire here as North Stars get the puck and start trying to get it out of the zone. Hits it up to Cade. Cade over to Boston. Boston skating hard all the way down the ice. Shot. Not sure where he's shooting to. That one went high. Thomas with possession of the puck. Going to send it down into the Kenai zone. Okay, back and forth behind the Kenai net. Here comes Kenai. They're going to pass it up. Oh, no! Thomas is there to save the day again. Man, Thomas deserves some of that hardware today. He is on fire. Thomas trying to get a shot off, but it looks like he kind of got tripped up there. Kenai with possession of the puck. No, they're not. Cade fighting for it. Everybody's out. Whoa, here comes Thomas again. Where did he come from? All right, down in the corner, Kenai attempting a big slap shot action to clear the zone, but it didn't quite work. Mason with the puck tried to backhand it, but the Kenai players got in the way. Mason is still chasing him down. Here comes Soren. Finnegan's going to take it over into the corner. Jacobs planting himself in front of the net, ready to protect Logan. And, wow. Here it goes. Whoa! I have to say mad props to that Kenai player who has attempted the slap shot 3 times now, and it has not been successful. Kenai with a big shot. Logan with another nice stick save. Jacob with the puck, sending it over to Marion. Marion's going to send it up the ice. Marion, turn on your speed, girl. That was hooking. Why are we not calling it? Sorry. YouTube audience, sorry. Remember, it is my interpretation of the game. Adrian with the puck behind the net. We have about 6 minutes left in this game. Can't call anything. I have a ref in my way. Logan, cover the puck! Oh, nope, it got hit out. Hallelujah, the defenseman saved him. All right, Jacob with possession of the puck as he's going to loop it around and send it up the blue line. No, Kenai keeps it in. Shot! Good, it goes wide. Thank goodness Adrian was right there helping protect our goalie. Adrian fighting it out in the corner. Kenai attempts to get another shot but can't get their stick on it. Oh, thank goodness! Soren with the puck. Here goes Soren. He's going to take us down to the other end of the ice. And Kenai's got the puck, but Adrian's right there to stop him. But we got to get out of the zone here. We're going to be offsides. It appears a lot of the fans and the coaches are waving their arms around like things are not being called like they should be. Here comes Taves to Eamon. No. That sure looked like offside to me. What are we doing here, guys? Get it. Oh no, Kenai with the puck. Boston using his body to block that Kenai player. Here goes Eamon. Eamon picks up the puck. He is skating down towards the other Kenai end with a shot, but it goes wide. Boston's going to try it again, and it ricochets off one of the Kenai players.
Okay, I gotta go next kid's game. Stevie's gonna get the stuff back to you.
Taves, Boston, and Eamon out on the ice, along with Charlie and Thomas back on defense. As Taves attempts to get the puck, Eamon fighting it out. Kenai's got the puck, but we are successfully taking it away from them. Thomas with the coming down the ice, and it's hit it out into this. Oh, Kenai got it again. Man. And back down to the North Star end of the ice as Boston hits a player into the boards. Good use of the body, and it was a legal hit. Kenai taking the shot. Logan blocks. Nice job, Logs. Kenai with the puck. They're going to try to wrap it around. Get your skate up on that post, Logan Edward. All right, Kenai with a shot, and it hits Charlie with his hidden goalie skills as he's got the puck and taking it out. Nice job, Charlie. Charlie's going to take it all the way down. They pushed him out towards the boards, so mathematically it's a little bit trickier to get the shot off. Whoa, high-flying puck. Thomas with a big shot up to Liam. Liam's trying to get his stick on it with the backhand, and the goalie's got a hold of that one. 2 minutes left in the period. And the goalies are switching with a big old high five. I don't know. If we had to give out awards to this team for hidden skills, I think our goalie, Ethan, would get the breakdancing award. It is fantastic, the moves he's got down there in net right now. All right. Liam with the shot, ricochets it off the goalie. Cade right there ready to catch the rebound, but couldn't quite get the shot off. Marion with the puck, passes it over to Cade. Cade with another shot, and it's wide. Liam with the puck. Current score is 3-6. Marion fighting up against the boards with the Kenai players. It's amazing how quick she can get up when she goes down. It's very impressive. Liam with the puck. Liam still has the puck. Passes it back to Marion, and Finnegan with a huge hit. Goes towards the net, but no luck towards the goalie. And Kenai finally gets the puck away from the North Stars as their number 80 is cruising down, but is blocked by Finnegan. Well played. And oh, the chirping going on from the Kenai player there was epic. You could see him looking at the other player. And back down to the other end of the ice we go. Cade with the puck. He's going to pass it out, but it gets intercepted by the Kenai team. over to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to send it up the middle. Here goes Mason. He is just burning up with speed. Shot, and it goes over the net. Bummer. That looked beautiful. As Aaron fights it out over there against the boards, here comes Mason again. Mason, do it. Good. Shoot it in. No. Kenai gets in the way. 10 seconds left in this game. Overall, congratulations to the Kenai team for playing such a great game, but however, mad props to our North Star team. That is their second game of the day, and they played extremely well this time. Luckily, tomorrow would be a day off for the North Stars. We don't have practice or a game, but hopefully we will see you next weekend when we have another game.